far as I'm concerned, Alexander Buchanan is one of the finest artists to ever walk this earth. Although most known for his rap battles and for his work with Flight Distance, he also had an extensive catalog in the visual arts, and he was a great producer also. If you're familiar with Flight Distance and his run in the rap battle scene, you might not know about his solo ventures as an artist. In my opinion, I've never found anyone who can put rhymes together as well as this man, and I think one video in particular really proves it. It's simply titled 36 Bars Rinsed. That's what it was, but it doesn't do it justice. It's front to back, the same rhyme scheme of just insane bar after bar. Seems like no word goes unrhymed. What's notable to me about this was he posted this to YouTube in 2011, and he wrote it in 2003. So he was sitting on this for 8 years. Meanwhile, if anyone else wrote this, it would probably be their magnum opus. In rap battles, he was most famous for his rhymes that he would put together. No one else could rhyme like him, and he was very good at rhyming things that were very relevant to each other. His most famous example would be the atomic bomb designer Dr. Robert Oppenheimer, which he also rhymed with Holocaust denier.
Twist! The Jewish community ought to ostracize you!
You would have made the atomic bomb designer Dr. Robert Oppenheimer and his squad of top advisors want to side or compromise with all the Nazi occupiers. And turn every Hebrew in the promised land into a Holocaust denier.
It's just crazy. Although my personal favorite is I got fucked up head problems like Hunter S. Thompson when he stuck his best shotgun in his mug and then popped it.
Yo, you getting mangled. I'm Jason Voorhees, drinking virgin blood in a pagan orgy. Break a 40 bottle across your face and make you say you're sorry. Arranging war beats, going out in a blaze of glory, climbing 80 stories up the shard while planes are aiming for me. My brain's on warp speed. I got fucked up head problems like Hunter S. Thompson when he stuck his best shotgun in his mug and then popped.
But there's countless examples. Stargazing like Carl Sagan, put money under pressure like Sunken Treasure, Charlie Sheen locked in a pharmacy. It's been nice since Keith Richards had a clean liver, bringing down the buildings in his DNA like Timothy McVeigh. He's clinically insane. They'll travel for miles to trample the entrance, stand at attention where my casket's embedded like Vladimir Lenin's cadaver that's kept under glass at the Kremlin. It's endless. You could just find countless examples in pretty much every single battle he has and every single song of his. But I don't know if there's anything more impressive than his video 36 Bars. And a reason it's so impressive is because, like I said earlier, he sat on it for 8 years. He pretty much, I guess, wrote it as nothing more than a writing exercise. And no one was really rhyming like that to that level in 2003. People might have had impressive rhymes, but they weren't all on topic for that long. He starts it off by saying, "Ready to swarm," so just think in your head how many things could possibly rhyme with that. It can't be too many, right? In terms of coming up with many rhymes for one thing, his most famous example is probably Sorry Player, but I want to highlight something that a lot of battle rap fans and rap fans in general, even probably some fans of Bender, haven't seen, and that's 36 Bars. Because, to be perfectly honest, I think the fact that he wrote it just for the sake of writing it makes it even more impressive, and it shows what a insane talent this man was. I'll put a link in the description to the video, and I'll also play it here. But make sure you go over there and watch it and give it a like also, because Bender deserves it. So if you know anyone who's into this kind of thing, please share with them. I'm sure they will appreciate it. Alright, here it is. Check this out.
Now they're ready to swarm with weapons of scorn that chemically scorch the flesh of the foreign threats like an acetylene torch. So the treachery forged before they had the Kremlin support. During the war when -4 meant the temperatures warm. Peasants and poor could never afford investments in Forbes, still questioning Florida's robbery from President Gore. The present is yours, and you can choose the edge of your sword or your pen to endorse this fortress where the benefits pour from the Treasury Board. When the Pentagon warns of many reports of an enemy forces headed ashore from a credible source, threat levels have soared, excelled from the norm of yellow to orange, then red as the mention of war peaks up their devilish horns. Like the second we're born, the rhetoric's embedded and stored, and the venom's absorbed in memory before a sentence is formed. Press and record, the Western pressure, get some Emmy awards, pretending they're more than just henchmen for a pestilent horde. Since they severed the cord, until I rest in the morgue, I'll document this evil brotherhood like incestuous porn. They said not to mourn for those who took revenge for the Lord, when the deafening roar desecrated every floor. See, media tends to ignore or bend and distort to pacify like the sedative stored in your medicine drawers. They edit reports so the blame extends to the north and suggest we deport all threats to our centralized ports. See the mentalities, any commercial jet gun of course could be Al-Qaeda's next attempt sent to level New York. The sleeper cells never snore, they sit and weather the storm, or federal courts will be quick to carve an X in the door. You see the system's prejudice at the depth of its core, so minorities get left with shit just like a messy divorce. Self-righteous regiments are formed of avengers like Thor that descend from the Norse, destined to fall at Confederate forts. I'll say it again, just like I said it before. A truthful politician, it's like a celibate whore. The festering sores are exposed as the heavily worn dress has been torn off Lady Liberty's back as her credits cut short. Flightdistance.net. Check it out. Peace.
I really hope you found that as amazing as I do. This is just one example of this man's insane talent. On March 1st, 2018, Bender passed away. I would love one day to do a full, comprehensive look at his life and his career and really do a deep dive into the insane talent that this man possessed. He was truly a one of one. Today marks 6 years since he passed away. It's the anniversary of his death, and I wanted to give the man his flowers in whatever small way I could, and commemorate the man who inspired me so much. In a beautifully poignant twist of fate, the man's Facebook bio says one thing: make art, then die. Words to live by. I think more people should make art, even if it's shitty like what I make. We can't all be Benders, but we can do our best. Cannabis famously said the greatest rapper of all time died on March 9th. That's a reference to Biggie Smalls. Well, I think the greatest writer of all time died on March 1st. And you might think I'm crazy to mention Bender in the same sentence as Biggie Smalls, but I don't think it's crazy at all. I think Bender is just as talented as any of the greats. So that's exactly where I'm going to put him. Right there with the greats, right next to Biggie Smalls. Rest in peace, King. We miss you. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Tell someone you love them. Long live the King. Peace.
No, fuck, listen. I am. Think about there's that one day every year that fucking clicks by.
Like Christmas?
Yeah, no, exactly, like Christmas, except for you don't know it's Christmas. It's like, you know, like let's say you die on like August fucking 10th or something. Right, but you don't know that, right?
That August 10th is the day you die.
Yeah, but every fucking year from the day you're born, you know, August 10th clicks by, mate. But you never like put it together like in a journal, but like, fuck, man, every single year goes by. The, you know, anniversary, I guess, of your death goes by.
The new King of the Dot champion.
It's all about the music, baby. Like the music. Flightdistance.net. Shows some past stays, shows some low passage, shows some patience, shows some Calcutta. Crack Moses. Step your fucking life game up. Step your fucking life game up.